In class, we talked briefly about how to find the prime factorization of a number. I just want to go through it again in slow motion or slower motion in case that was too fast because we were kind of hurried. So let's look at an example. Suppose we wanted to find all the prime factors of 84. Well, it's not so easy sometimes to just look at a number and see what its and know what its prime factors are, but we can look at this and see that it's even. That means that 2 divides into it. And in fact, 84, if we need to, we pull out our calculators, is 2 times 42. So we do it in the form of a tree. 2 is prime, so we've got nothing to worry about there. Now, 42 we reckon is also even. So 42 is what? It's 2 times 21. 2 is prime again, but 21 isn't. 21 we recognize as 3 times 7. And 3 and 7 are prime. So putting it all together, we get the prime factorization of 84. 84 equals 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. So for smallish numbers, this is a good way of finding the prime factorization. For really huge numbers, well, that turns out to be a really hard question. So for really big numbers, mathematicians are still looking for good ways of finding the prime factorization. But for small numbers that we might encounter on a day-to-day basis, then this will do the trick. Next, we use this to find the least common multiple of several numbers. The least common multiple of numbers is the smallest number which is divisible by all of them. So let's find the least common multiples of 12, 18, 40, and let's say 42. So first we find the prime factorization of each number, and we'll pretend, if we needed to, that we've already done that using factor trees. 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. 18 is 2 times 2, it's 2 times 3 times 3. 40 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. And 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. Then we look at each prime and see the most number of times it appears in any one of these. So the prime 2 appears twice in 12, once in 18, 3 times in 40, and once in 42. So on our least common multiple, we put it 3 times. 2 times 2 times 2. 3 appears once in 12, twice in 18, no times in 40, and once in 42. But the most number of times it appears is twice, so we put it in twice. 3 times 3. And then 5 appears once, and 7 appears once each, so we put in 5 times 7. So if we multiply all those numbers together, the result will be divisible by 12, 18, 40, 42. So let's see, and what is that product? Well, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, times 3 is 24, times 3 is 72, times 5 is 360, so we have 360 times 7, 360 times 7, 42, 720, so 2520. So at least if I did that last multiplication right, that'll be the least common multiple of 12, 18, 40, and 42. And sadly, that will make one of the homework problems this week way too easy, but that's fine. I wanted to do this in slower motion too, since we introduced it last night.